Hi, I'm Barb Tripp.
I'm Phil Tripp from Tripp's Collision Center. Come on out.
To me, community is partnering. When people in the community work together for the good of the community.
People living together, knowing each other, wanting relationships. Just be honest and open and say hi.
We started in 1988. I'm in Jackson in a 2-bay garage. My wife, myself, and one other guy.
I would mix paint and tape cars. Phil would paint cars, and I would have to knock on the paint door window if we had a customer come in that needed an estimate.
We've grown to 36 years later to near 70 employees in 3 locations.
Family owned. We have 6 sons in the business. We have 3 grandkids in the business. It's been tough sometimes, but it's fun.
You know, really when my wife and I first started this business, we decided that community was important. It's been a part of our budget from the very beginning.
We would at times only be able to do 1 Little League team. I would call the schools and ask, you know, did you just have 1? And so we would do 1, and then the next year maybe we could do 2, the next year maybe 6. And then one year I called and they said, you can't have any more. We have other people that want to do it too. So then we would just go on to other things. We would sponsor events.
Hi, I'm Phil Tripp.
And I'm Barb Tripp from Tripp's Auto Shop and Collision Centers.
We'd like to invite you and your family to join us for the 28th annual Silver Bells in the City on Friday, November 16th.
I've known them for about 20 years. They became one of my accounts at the station, and I sold Phil advertising. And we used to always do commercials that featured his $500 deductible. And then one day, about 18 years ago, he said, I'm changing it up. I'm only going to focus on helping families and making sure families have fun. Barb was right next to him, and she's nodding.
I think if you expect people to trust you and to partner with you and for you to be a part of the community, you have to give back. You have to make them feel important too. I mean, you're only there because they're there.
I've known the Tripps family for a long time. Their son Jeremy has been a member at the YMCA, and so I got the privilege of meeting Phil many years ago when we had this vision of creating a mobile kitchen and being able to feed kids and do food distribution and nutrition education. And so we had a need of painting a bus. It's because of having a bus that we've been able to do food nutrition education to many families, and this bus just doesn't serve every child, it serves the neediest areas in our community.
We found out that they fed near 60,000 meals, you know, during COVID. You never know what seed you plant, you know, could make a difference in somebody's lives.
One of the things that Phil said to me on numerous occasions was that what if everybody gave 10% of their finances to their community? That's what I think of when I think of community, is caring about your fellow man, your neighbor.
I believe when it's all rolled up, community really is about the people who are investing back in the community, helping others, and really giving a hand out to help others who need it.
We advertise that anything we can do for 30 minutes or less, we will do for free. And so we've had a little old lady come by one time that she just needed her walker welded. And so we took her in and welded her walker, and she was so happy. The next day she brought her friends. You can find something to do everywhere you look. But I think if you can only do a little, only do a little, because it matters. What an honor to be chosen for this award. I mean, it really is a huge honor.
I'm almost embarrassed because there's so many good people, so many good businesses in Lansing. I hope we continue to do, you know, everything we can to help the community.